I could go both ways. I think sauce, most people. It's Philly gravy.
Gravy, South Philly.
That's why they're Philly.
And look, this is my neighborhood right here. Look at this. The map. We hit like 3 of the spots on here.
This guy should be the mayor.
My Aunt Roseanne has this poster in the basement.
I'm sure there's only 2 made in the entire world.
Try to act like you don't hear me though. You don't hear the flow, you don't hear the beat. Banging, hanging myself from the same one. And there's more where that came from. Switching up the game like a bass son. I'm playing baseball and I'm an ace son. Down Perignon celebration.
I like the blue martini.
I'm just asking. He's got a cocky man.
I think I found the secret. That's why.
South Philly spots. We're in Brooklyn right now, which is crazy. Federoff's roast pork. South Philly Italian sandwiches. Rich, highly recommended by you. You contacted this guy. We're gonna go hang out with Dave. Apparently it's the real deal. You've had it, I haven't had it. The fact that you're not in South Philly,
Right.
that you advertise the brand as South Philly, have people giving you a try, they come in,
Yeah.
they're a little skeptical because it's very
Frank
loosely,
Olivieri did that.
and then they're blown away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank Olivieri, we were at home, and one of our cooks called us and was like, this guy from
Pat's?
Steaks is here. He wants to know who's from South Philly in this place. So me and him drove over. We got in the car and flew over here to meet him and his wife. They were really nice.
Oh, that's dope. If you go out to LA or if you go to Ohio or you go business, there's always advertised Philly cheesesteak.
Sure.
You know, the fact that you have South Philly on there,
Yeah.
there's a higher expectation.
Exactly.
You know, people from the neighborhood, down here, they don't know what long hots are. That's crazy. But you still make them.
Yeah.
But the prepping that goes into that.
Yeah.
So when you
Still make them every
what are you
day.
taking them back to South Philly if you have it in a week?
No, we sell them.
Oh, okay.
We sell them.
All right.
Yeah, we go through them. I push them okay, but I'm like, you know, you get these.
You gotta at least try them.
Like they're Italian roasted long hot peppers in olive oil. Explain it.
He said, I'm a sandwich maker. That's what I am.
Yes.
You know?
Say that again. He's our whole inspiration. I mean, Federoff's roast pork, John's roast pork.
I read that. I read in your bio Shanks,
Yeah.
which in my opinion,
Yeah.
at the time when
Yeah.
I was a kid, there
Yes.
was no better coffee.
100%. I totally agree. That was the thing.
I don't know if they're still around. I
No,
don't.
they've been closed at least 10 years.
Okay.
But I put Shanks in there because if you know, you know.
Who are you guys hitting up when you're back in Philly for sandwiches?
Yeah, like where do you go?
Yeah. And Pat's. There's no better place to go after the bar at 2 o'clock in the morning than Pat's.
Scrapple, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
You can't get scrapple down here?
No.
All right.
No one knows what it is. And then when you explain it to them, they're turned off by it.
I was just with a comic from Jersey, and I said pork roll, and he called it something else.
Taylor Ham.
That's it. Did you guys have any history of making sandwiches or working in food and beverage or anything like that?
I worked at like 5 Steven Star restaurants in Philly.
I worked at Budokan.
Oh, did you? I worked at Park, Dandelion, and then up here I worked at Cafe Storico on the Upper West Side. I don't think it's Steven Star anymore. But yeah, after school I applied for like 1 job and didn't get it, and I was like, fuck this.
Who's Mr. Spina? Italian last name.
He's our 5th grade teacher. I don't even remember what subjects he taught to you.
Social studies? I think math actually. We had math and social studies.
Does he know he has a sandwich?
He
He's
told us about the streets. He was super South Philly. He was from like 13th and McKean.
Yo! Smigs, hurry up, Rich. Smigs. What did you... That's Richie, South Philly spots.
Really? Really?
I'm treating you to lunch.
He's trying
He lives in Brooklyn.
I thought I was
Nicky
getting lunch with
Smiggs.
Steve. You couldn't. You had to pick the one Philly. Good to see you, Rich. Thanks for having
South Philly spots.
me. In Brooklyn.
No, but it's a South Philly business.
Yeah.
And I know you live around the corner, so I'm going to treat you to lunch. I'm going to introduce you to the owner, Dave and his wife. Sorry, look, Philadelphia Inquirer.
Shocking. Well, where are you taking me?
Hold
That's
on.
not- all right.
Everything. Look at this. You got Bernard up there.
John Voight?
You got Frazier. Is he from Philly? No. This is Philly, right? This is Philly.
Oh.
And look at that, Big Dick Nick, everybody's favorite. You remember that year?
I'm out.
I think we beat Chicago that year. No,
Yeah,
you're
of the double doink.
What do you want to do? Anything on here you never seen before? And I'm not trying to give you a hard time or anything.
Scrapple? They spell scramble wrong?
Scrapple. I'd say.
Scrapple egg and cheese. Thrown into egg and cheese.
It's unbelievable. Order that. He's gonna do the scrapple.
You a Scrapple fan?
It's an Italian corned beef hash.
I like that. That's nice.
Yeah. That's pretty good. We got Nicky Smiggs, very talented comic, by the way. Very talented.
Too kind.
He lives down here in Brooklyn, and who hypes up South Philly food more than me, Nick?
Not Steve. Enough of it.
So Nicky never heard of Scrapple.
I didn't
Rich?
even know there was
You're going first,
place
bro.
this iconic in Brooklyn that did Philly sandwiches.
Look
now
at
I'm
this.
pissed Chicago doesn't have an Italian beef sandwich presence here.
What are you thinking right
I'd
away?
never heard of Scrapple. The menu said scrapple egg and cheese. I thought they spelled scramble wrong, South Philly. No, shout out to Dave and Stella for having us. They hooked it up.
So this is pork with broccoli rabe.
Okay.
Wow.
Love broccoli rabe.
Yo,
Chicago we call it rapini. Same thing.
Nick, this is home. I know I never took you for a pork sandwich. Dude.
Wow. That's a truck, buddy.
Yeah, I know what it is. So, Smigs, do you call it a hoagie in Chicago?
It's a sub in Chicago.
Sub in
I
Chicago.
found out right away that was abnormal because New York's a hero.
Let's see this. So put hair on
So
it.
long hots, what did we talk about earlier?
Well, I asked you if you knew what a long hot was, and you said,
I knew them from my buddies in Jersey who would go to an Italian deli with getting cheeses and cold cuts. They get half a pound of long hots. They come in a tub.
now
So big.
some people chop the meat up. They chop the meat up. Some people put just
In Philly, which spots in Philly do this versus not
chopping up the meat. Pat's, John's. I know.
I like it chopped better. Like that.
Avenue Steaks.
Avenue chops it up too. That was never a big deal to me. Some people get weird about that.
I thought it was.
You know?
Okay.
It is. I mean, it completely changes the dynamic of the sandwich.
100%.
Because I'm always telling him how South Philly is the best food.
Yeah.
So I found my way
shit.
to set him up, and he's blown away right now. By the way, said he hasn't had a meal like this. I'm giving him the whole bottle.
That pork was found. That was found.
Everything was
Nice.
great,
The
guys.
broccoli rabe.
Thank you again. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you a
It was
million
great to
times.
finally meet you.
Hope I see you guys again.
Thank you.
You will.
We got a show tonight.
Okay.
If you're around.
Yeah. Maybe
What's the
we'll,
place called again?
come out.
Eastville Comedy Club.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, it's a little. I thought everything in Brooklyn was like South Philly, right? Like a wall.